Hi, I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine with this week's web fishing report. I'm going to start things off this week by reminding you that the March issue of the magazine is due out this week, so keep a look in your mailbox or your newsstands or check it out online. It's posted up Monday morning. Hope you enjoy it. We've got well over a dozen features out this month, including the 2013 Dreamboat Challenge prize winners, Fluke Management's change to a regional approach across New England, anchoring tips, cycle of the week fish, a look back at a time when cod was a viable fishery in the surf in Rhode Island. And along the winter workshop theme, we've got several articles this month, including one that discusses building your own surf bag, another one addressing building needlefish lures, and one for building an air compressor in your beach buggy. Got a bunch more great articles this month, so be sure to check it out. As far as the fishing report this week, holdover stripers started to poke their noses around. Guys started getting into them once again. We had the warming trend last week, so it got some of the ice off of the edges of the rivers where guys have been planning on getting out this year but have been kind of held back with the ice. So got some good reports on that respect. Saw a bunch of friends on Facebook that got some fish, so hopefully that'll last a little while. I think we've got a little cold trend coming up again, so we'll see what happens to that fishery. Ice fishing was still probably the best bet in the region. Even though we had the warm weather, most of the ice was so thick that it remained safe, although this time of the year, as you do start to get some of those warmer days, got to always remind you to be careful, check the ice as you go, and be as safe as possible. It's just not worth falling through the ice and running into trouble just to get a couple more fish. Lastly, cod fishing was so-so last week, once again hampered by the weather at times. Again, was a bit warmer last week where the boats did get out. They found some fish around. At times they did all right, sometimes they did well. This week it seemed that bait fishing was much better than jigging. However, guys did do well on jigs, but just seems this time of the year it gets really into a bait fishery as far as numbers of fish. March traditionally starts to really kick in when this fishery is at its peak, so things just should get better for the next few weeks, so hopefully you get out there and get into some cod fishing. So again, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine, wishing you tight lines.